Hello, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, this time in a morgue that has several zombies and poison clouds that are actually showing up properly. So, last time I finished,
Best be on my way.
I explored the House of Healing up above, and then I finished after traveling into the morgue for a bit, but I didn't finish fully exploring it, because there's a little bit more there. I'd have to deal with all the poison, so
Something good here.
I felt like today was a reasonable time to do this, or to leave it. This pathing is all over the place. You know what? Yes, and I'm disguised because of the mark of the shifter. I think last thing I learned last time was that mark of the shifter applies as long as you stay transformed. So you equip the ring, transform, and then unequip the ring, and you're good. Which, like, I think it's kind of not how it should work. I 100% feel that that's not a beneficial way. Oops.
Strange.
For it to work. And I think that should be changed eventually. But I also think it's more interesting to be able to use another ring. Okay, what are you doing? Like, I get why. Okay, let's see if the corpse can work. They place it feet first. Oh, it worked good. I don't know if the poison... Okay, let's just walk into the poison. And hunt for the other vent. I mean, what is the poison save? It's a DC 11 and I have a +2. Yeah, so this is the easiest way to deal with this type of thing in general. Just place stuff on the vents. Don't waste time with disarming them. Because you just do that and boom, easy. But there were doors mentioned over here. Yeah, it's fine to run through the poison. It's annoying, but it's not an issue. But yeah, this is the exploration for today. But first, they might have a key. I need to get into the habit of not just picking the lock right away. Remove shadow curse possible. Yeah, a bunch of different attempts at clearing the shadow curse. This is Kethric's death. Death is what caused the rise of the shadow curse. And the Harper was trying to solve it and they went mad. What is this key for if not for that? What is that key for?
What's inside?
There's gonna be nothing in these coffins, right? It's an interesting facet of the game. It's like, okay, here's a key, but just... Oh, no, don't hack it, don't hack it. There's no reason to not just lockpick stuff right away, because it's never worth, like, hoping you find a key. Such a useful critical success on a +12. Arcane charge when hit by a melee attack. I wonder what sort of, like, you could probably make a build for that, and it wouldn't be useless. Like, does she still have the wand? The crooked wand of fireballs? Like, would that apply to this? Because does this count as a spell? If so, you get hit, and then that thing was +1 damage. Oh, but that was spell attacks, wasn't it? Yeah, this is, I think it's basically, I haven't even tried to use it.
Alright. What now?
My assumption is it is basically a...
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, that's what the key is for, at least. Probably. Oh, there's another source of poison up here. No idea where. What's this area? Oh, yeah, the Carabasan's poison that the guys up above had.
What's that?
And then there's a lever that opens something somewhere. I don't remember what that does. I don't remember if I even know what that does. Yeah. Basically, carrion crawlers are used for this Carabasan's poison. Oh, this is kind of neat. Of note here, Balthazar. Balthazar is a relevant character. And it's not far, so even if you don't know he's relevant to this point, you will remember that his name shows up later. Okay. 12 to 18. 34.
Wonder what's past this.
The wearer cannot be blinded seems somewhat situationally useful. Like, not bad, but not always useful. MT is... Yes, this is Malice Thorm, who I killed up above. Or who killed himself up above. I think this is the ogre. There's something, like one of the things that you see up later is an ogre. So I imagine that's what that was. It's not an ogre, but it is relatively ogre-like. Look at that. I don't know what else there is to explore here. Like, the lever didn't seem to do anything. Maybe it did something somewhere else. Or maybe it opens this if you don't open it from the other side. But then it wouldn't be locked, so I'm not sure. Yeah, because there's just a lever that you just pull there, which is fine. There's a button. This is the kind of interesting part. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's also a pain to travel through. So I want one person to get to the gilded chest. I think I might just... G... What is he doing? What is causing characters to disconnect for random reasons? Like, they're not sticking with the team when they should be. Okay, actually, what I should do is...
Never a dull moment.
This.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Jump over there. Actually, let's disconnect. I already have obvious reasons to be suspicious of that falling area. I already know what's down there. Oh yeah, you can't...
I'd love to, thanks.
I wish they let you swap characters while while they're jumping, I can't swap as easily. I can't jump there. I need jump. Misty step. I have 2 misty steps, but it's a jump.
Come on, open up.
But a useful... I've mentioned it once. A very useful utility function. That's actually kind of nice. Whoever if you only have one strong character who can jump there, you just jump there and pass the item directly. You just pick it up and then pass it. How did Featherfall wear out faster on the other ones? That doesn't make any sense. Except, I guess maybe this character's time was slowed down when they were picking the lock, but everyone else was going at normal speed. Maybe? I got the
Damn, it's good to be alive.
acid cloak. She gets hit. Yes, when they take melee damage, she reflects acid damage, which, like...
No time to rest?
Is it the best? No. Is it useful? Yeah.
With haste.
Indeed. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. You... Nimrod. I did not mean to click there. Fetish fumes. Taking acid damage per turn. God. I didn't mean to click there. I guess if I've right-clicked before... Anyway, I don't like that how challenging it is to swap out of... Like, when the character decides to make a terrible choice, I can't just stop them from moving easily. Instead, it's a struggle. So I can't escape without
Let's go.
triggering that. I could go down and do what I can. Available only when raging, but it's not. Because I'm getting this from the armor. Whereas I think this is a beast totem, whatever the actual name of this game is, animal aspect, barbarian effect. Which means that it's not, like, specifically designed for being used not with it. Does it push back? Potentially knock back 3. It doesn't count as an attack. Hollow armor is the least issue. Okay, so I'm relatively safe. Oh yeah, because raging...
Survival is all that matters.
Oh wait, no, what I actually should do.
This is gonna feel good.
Get hit. Move back. Sand and acid.
No choice but
Oh
to
well.
keep going.
So, I also could have conjured Spirit Guardian with dealt a fair bit of damage. Oh yeah. This spell, 6-meter radius, which is... doesn't give me feet. That would be 20 feet radius. It's a very justified change. But having seen it to scale on, like, an actual tabletop D&D, well, not tabletop, but virtual tabletop D&D game, 100 feet being the actual design, like that's the radius normally, it's a humongous nerf. Like, it's such a big nerf. It's 100% justified. Because 20 feet's like, or 6 meters is like that. 100 feet would cover everything here. It's like, it's a very, very justified change. And I think it's a change that is the most easily justified. And, like, I'm gonna see what this is. But, like, it's such a simple one to feel like, yeah, that's the right choice. You know, let's go with the mud ones this time. Or, yeah, no, wait, where's the second one? I'm supposed to have 2 mud methods, but where is the second one?
A rough tempest I will raise.
Oh well. Oh, they're inside each other? Maybe? Okay, so they're gonna feud him. I got crit. I mean, they were already useless anyway, because they were just kind of stuck. It is pretty lame that they instantly got one shot for 18 HP. I could have done something about it, but... What is this pathing? I have to manually click instead of walking through acid. Come on, don't miss the 70. I give up. Like, that's 2 70s in a row that were missed. Which, like,
Yes.
70's not that likely, but... Muddy. Attack rolls against it have advantage, while their attacks have disadvantage. Okay, fairly expected AoE. And it can't hit allies. I could have moved slightly. For sure. Oh, it still hit him somehow. So yeah, now they have disadvantage on attacks. And movement is impacted? No. It removes burning, and the entity becomes resistant to fire damage. So I shouldn't deal fire damage while I have that applied. And their normal attack is just a lot of... 3d6 plus 1 is not terrible.
I'm heating up.
I think I'd rather deal with the oozes first. But I don't need to reckless attack. I really do not deal good damage.
I'm holding back. The lance board is set.
What's the red? Acid. Can't auto path this way. No, no, no. Okay, come on, kill him. Good. Come on, hit. Darn. What are these hit rates? Shadow Torrent is not that bad. So Karlach's attacks, AC of 21, that's pretty reasonable to miss with a +9, to miss twice with advantage. As in this attack that I just did, and the one the turn before, both of those had advantage, and both of them missed. Okay, it's immune to that, but I applied Mental Fatigue, which is useless because it's immune to Psychic, and I should have known that. It's a hull. Oh! Oh! It's a living armor, which was mentioned in... This one? No. This one. Unintended consequences of Vita Cava living armor. Cool. This is generally that type of thing. But now I have Mental Fatigue, which means that it currently has -2 to Wisdom, Intelligence, and Charisma saves. Which in turn would turn it from a 70 to an 80 to hit. But it's going to have a turn first, so it's actually going to be a 75, and then 80, and then 85, 90, 95, 100, and then they never miss.
Now this is my happy place.
Ooze, that ooze got frozen. Okay, they're still muddy? I have to maintain the mud. This is the most important one to maintain the mud on, I think. The fact that Mud Fling doesn't apply mud is kind of a pain. Just keep muddy. Just heal a bit.
The blade will not bend.
Blast them. I should have moved and tried to launch him, but I couldn't launch him anyway, it seems. So,
Unleash me.
is it undead technically? No, it's a construct. Why would you cleave in melee when you wouldn't hit more than one? Because cleave is not a... Like, I think it does a little less damage. Yeah, 2d6 plus 4 divided by 2. So it's half damage to the singular targets. If you're only targeting one, it's just worse. I could just melee attack it. But for proof of concept, yeah, it's 75 now because it's 1 round of mental fatigue. Now there's a shadow. Sure.
It's hot in here.
The method. We'll go down here. Good camera. Mud them both. And then she can crit. And by crit I mean have advantage for free. With 0 negatives. Do they also not? Do they not? Oh, they also, because they have disadvantage, they don't go for opportunity attacks? This guy's probably dead.
Destroyer.
It's a weird setup. They, like, the enemies that have disadvantage from, like, entangle and such, even though it doesn't specify. Like, it doesn't specify that they are weak, or that they can't, it doesn't specify that they're unable to take opportunity attacks, but they aren't able to take opportunity attacks. Though, the mud methods just kind of do the job of... Oh, it doesn't do damage, it's a key factor. But it does the job of this, except better. Like, this does damage, which is good, but the damage isn't great. Whereas this is an AoE mud that does more than just... Like, movement speed is halved. Attack rolls against it have advantage. Attack rolls they attempt have disadvantage. It is just a better effect, I think, than Vicious Mockery. The only thing relevant is that Vicious Mockery deals damage. And, like, I guess with the ring I have, it could eventually become impossible to miss. And that's about it. What was that cold tick? I guess the dot just kind of took longer to apply. Visually. It took a while for the dot to apply. Just some heavy armor. That should say empty. So acid just reduces AC, at least in this context. It's an issue in combat, but out of combat it is not. There's something else here, if I remember correctly. And I do not remember correctly.
What's hiding here?
She said, what's hiding here? And there's nothing hiding here. So, there's your answer. Anyway. It's an interesting enough little section to explore. You get some 18 AC heavy armor, which, like, not bad. Like, it gives more AC than pretty much all other armor at this stage. If you aren't optimizing for armor, which I am not.
No traps, please.
God, the fact that one of the methods just got one shot instantly and the other one almost got one shot. This should be at the north section of the map. Yeah, I pointed it out from up above that there was a little thing here. Oh yeah, this is an encounter. It can be a very different encounter if I start from this side. I don't get this fallen tree, like... this is exactly what this fallen tree is all about. This is what this fallen tree is for. That's pretty pointless. Yeah, like, I don't know why it exists. Can you move it? I mean, not with... There's no space to move it. So you can't really... Like, why is it here? It doesn't serve any purpose. Maybe there's something secret about it. Maybe if you shoot it with fire, it burns.
What path lies before me?
So this is going to be a very different encounter coming from this side. Okay. I'm hiding against them, but I can't see them. I'm not getting a perception check. Okay, now I can finally see them. I guess it'll be funny. They're drenched. They inflict wet on target, but they're weak to lightning and cold. I have the cold staff equipped, so I guess what I should do is... Glyph of warding cold and one-shot them all, hopefully. I mean, that was pretty... That's pretty good. It's also the key... That type of thing is the advantage of Glyph of Warding over Fireball. Aesthetically, you shouldn't be able to place it under an enemy and hit them directly. Because it's a glyph, you should have to place it carefully and stuff. But you can just place it. You can do ice, you can do lightning, so you can double the damage. And you can hit for 62 damage. 50 damage. So what did this, the one that survived was hit for 22. 5d8 rolled a 22. Except it was divided by 2. Why was it divided by 2? Oh, because they succeeded on their save. That makes sense. Anyway, here's the Cursed Kuatoa Chief. I'd rather go right here and blast them. If that's too dark. If it's still too dark, I think... I mean, they're surprised. I think stacking mental fatigue is more interesting. Okay, so there's a bunch more over here. There's not actually that many more. Okay, just jump from where you are to here. Whatever, you don't know how to jump. Just jump there. I should actually meth it though. Meth it. You go right here. I do really like summons in this game. Like the mud methods are, or the ice methods have their own purpose. The mud method seems to have its own purpose. I have no idea what the other summon is. I can't do that. I don't want to launch it into there. I want to get... I don't know if it has any good items, but I still don't want to waste it. There's a guy... I thought there was... Yeah, there's a guy in here. I guess he just... Like... Whatever. These lines of sight feel bad. But... Okay. Yeah, 94. Interesting. Anyway. I should mud this guy. I'm gonna miss again. I could keep stacking mental fatigue, just basically proof of concept. So yeah, It does not stack infinitely, which is good. It'd be too good if it did. Some of the things do stack like that. Mental fatigue is not one of them. I can't remember which one it is that stacks repeatedly. Ah, it was the arcane acuity that Gale has.
Put 'em up.
This can stack for more than 2. You can get it to like 6 and above, so that's why I was thinking maybe it would stack. It's still really good, I think. It's effectively a -1 because it lasts. Like, I don't think it's bad.
This is my time.
I don't think it's necessarily the best, but it's definitely not bad. Oh, okay, does he have a wall behind him? Ooh, what are the odds of that actually stopping him from flying out in the middle of nowhere? I just don't want to banish him to the ocean. I want him to not fall into the ocean. Thank you. Anyway, up I go. Ooh, I could have shot him from up here. Oh yeah, that guy lived. I forgot about him. But, I mean, that's more important. This is a different encounter compared to in my previous, because I have some context. I've met normal Kuatoa before, and that's slightly interesting. So they're drenched, they're weak to ice. Blammo. Dead so.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
That guy's dead. I'll leave that to someone else. It's probably better to walk out of the mud than jump, which is what happened.
Tactical.
I do have a cleave. I can't cleave effectively though. I can cleave technically effectively, but
This is my time.
I think it's better to hit 3. 2 is breaking even at best, I think. Let's hope they don't attack. You know, let's just go up. Just go here. And mud fling? That's not ranged, right? Yeah. It's not a very good attack, huh? Death burst to suicide themselves. Oh. Nope. What? Oh, that's interesting. Sometimes if you pointed it at a bad timing too quickly, the square doesn't pop up. But if you press T anyway, it just opens this. Like, look at it, press T. That. Look at it, press T too quickly. That. Interesting. Probably should have killed this guy with him, but I felt like Gale was the best. I definitely should have had him kill it, because their attacks are really bad. And it would not have been wasted. Another net. Just jump over these fools. Run here. Okay, so this is 6-meter radius, which is 20 feet. Imagine 5 times the radius. It's a good thing to have chosen to nerf.
Bye forever, pal.
She can't quite reach. That's the bow, right? On hit, possibly inflict frightened, and gain bonus damage against frightened. And they can't move. That's incredibly good on a bow.
No holding back.
Will they let me? Perfect. He is not quite dead. Now, as always, I should have done the mud first. so that I would have advantage on attacks. If it hit, I would have had advantage on attacks. Okay, just jump from where you are to here. Then run up here and kill this guy. Only one left. He's frightened. He can't move. I'm good. Boom.
At least things have stayed interesting. Let's get going.
Not too bad on experience. That first shot, was it worth a 3rd level spell? Probably not. I could have definitely just killed them with cantrips. But I think it was worth it from a satisfying killing 5 enemies in one shot. Yeah, 5 of them died in one hit. I'm definitely going to be level 9 before I finish the primary part of Moonrise. I should actually just grab that. But once I'm out of Moonrise, like once I'm done with this area, I imagine I should be level 10 by the start of the next chapter, because I'm pretty sure that's kind of the to be expected level. On hit, possibly shock target. When launched at a target, deal additional lightning damage. I mean, I guess I can give it to her, and if she chooses to throw it, she can, if I want her to throw it, she can throw it. Like, I'm never going to use it, but like, I'm going to forget, or I'm going to use it once and then forget it and not pick it up. I've heard there exists a lance, spear, something that has a returning property.
Catch you later, Ellis.
Rest in peace, Ellis. You're clearly dead. Though actually, they could have been out fishing when all this happened, and then just, oh, it's bad in there, and then never came back. I mean, you might as well grab the fish, right? Start the campfire. All the rope is pretty funny. Okay, there's a fallen tree here as well.
Open up.
Okay, are the people in the way?
Hey, good looking. On my
Can
way.
you move it? No, you can't. There's just no point. Like, what are these trees that you can interact with here for?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Like, if there's nothing you can do with them, why do they exist? As interactables.
These boots have seen everything.
Yes, I'm up at the north. I don't... Yeah, I'll walk here. Yes, it shouldn't trigger him, so I'll be fine. I just don't want to talk to him yet. I'm fairly confident even talking to him is not an issue. Like, oh, no, I don't want to... Okay, no, I'm fine digging a dirt mound that's exactly on top of someone's grave. Yeah, I'm ignoring Raphael. Like, I don't owe him anything.
Maybe I need more pockets.
So, I would say that other than... For the sake of... Other than this... I think House of Healing is clear. I just need to go here and work my way south. And then I'll do the Toll House next. It is my current... What do you think?
Alcyn helped many to escape these shadows before the town was consumed.
Then some masons were more blessed still, if they could put their talents to use elsewhere. Perhaps some of their work even graces Baldur's Gate.
Okay. I said that. I think I'm just gonna explore this place after. I can do the Toll House and work west from there. I'm basically gonna play it safe, because it is... I'm carrying 1790 gold.
Lost in thought.
I want to make sure I'm the only one carrying gold. Because I'm pretty sure the design for this fight is more oral. I have stuff to pick up there. So, I just need to be able to see the character there. So they have all these. Increasing overall health. There's some comments somewhere. No, is it? One of these, somewhere in here, it hints, or it hinted, this one here. Could there be a method of removing the armor without destroying the coins? And so, I already know the mechanic. And I also know that you really don't want them to attack your character carrying coins. Like, whoever has...
Why am I doing this?
My assumption, based on how it behaved, whoever is carrying either any gold or the most gold gets chased, whereas... And if they cast their thing, gets one shot from, like, they get hit for like 200 damage. And actually, for the sake of it, I'm gonna do it, get hit, and just die, to sort of show what I mean. I'm gonna reload. I'm preemptively stating that. Apparently there's also an interaction though, but who are you?
I require good.
It seems to me you have enough.
No, no, you must pay.
I actually kind of want to see what happens, because I just kind of attacked them instead of interacting with them.
More gold. You cannot leave. You must pay.
So yes.
All must pay. All must pay. Gold. Gold. Gold.
So then I get one shot. Jealous Avarice. Dealing 8d12 damage. And target takes half damage on save. 8 to 96. It's disgusting. I mean, at this point, if I don't die from this hit, I will actually just play it through. But it hits so hard. It is crazy. Yeah, like, I'm reloading on that. Because my intent was to reload. But, like, okay, it's 8d12 3 times. Like, it is insane as an encounter mechanic. It's like, if you have gold, or enough gold, you will die. But they also chase whoever's carrying the gold, so it's easy to bait the character that actually is dangerous, and then you kill all the other heads and you're fine. I'm going to go down with Karlak, who has 0 gold. Though I probably have to be in the encounter for her to target
Be on my way.
me. So I'm gonna have Karlak go down. She's gonna pick up 1 gold, or not. It wasn't looking in this direction, but whatever.
What do you
Pain and death, usually.
bring? I require good.
Garangoth Thorm. I don't even have a single gold piece on me. Like, I don't have any gold.
Again. Another. You cannot leave. You must pay.
Seems we've had enough.
No, no. You must. All must.
Okay. Now I have to get into combat with this character. What the? Right coin whip. Let's just shield. And then Sentinel. With reckless attack. And I missed it. Left coin whip. It's just a pull? Is that all it is? No, it's 20. It's totally reasonable in like D&D, because normally when you're playing these games, you don't actually know the details of the skills being used. This doesn't indicate it deals any damage. They probably should include an indication of it being 48 damage, but whatever. You're gonna scoot over this way. Scoot. Continue to scoot. And you're done scooting.
Blood comes easy these days.
So. I guess I just can plant growth. Huh. That could be fun. Yeah, 'cause you could theoretically kill them. But realistically, that's not happening. They have 606 HP. They don't have crazy AC. Tasha's 65% to Tasha's is actually like, I didn't mean to save. Yeah, I could just enforce Tasha's hideous laughter on them. So they're down for now. Yeah, they can try to shake it off when it takes damage or on its turn. My intention is
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
they should chase me a fair bit. Okay, so there's one there, one there, one there. The most important thing is not hitting them. Okay, you're gonna move here. Firebolt. Why does it disadvantage? Because it's dark? Yeah. I'm also going to move down. Okay, come on. Like, you don't need them to laugh this much. And I'm actually going to be too close. Did they impose double disadvantage, or is it just a flat... No, because I lose 2 because I don't have high ground anymore. Okay. Good to know that they get instantly woken up, and so it's pointless to try and Tasha's hideous laughter them. You know, you learn. Live and learn. I really need to swap his staff. That staff's not very good. That's pretty goofy. So this just flies down here. Or not. Fly there. Mud these guys. That's the more important one, the mud. Where is this guy going? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that might be the faster route. What? What is it trying to do? Oh, yeah, the AoE. I need to get the method out of there, huh? So they... Ooh! See, this is totally different from how it fought in mine. But yeah. All it did in my previous playthrough was dash and chase this character. The one with the most money on them. And did nothing else. So I just... Short rest, long rest. Kept out of range. Like, they kept chasing. It was a non-issue. It was totally safe. You know, let's... Are they weak to Radiant? No. They're weak to Psychic for some reason. So Karlach's down here. The biggest thing is killing these as quickly as you can. So scoot up. And cleave. What? Where's the rolls? Okay, I think it must have hit one of them. It must have done something, because cleave went... Oh, no, it hit none of them, despite it being aimed directly at them, because it just is broken. It's just a broken game, sometimes. 72, it's dark, but... Yeah, you do this. Each of those is like 100 HP. I mean, what I should really do is try to blast them so they fall. But I actually think it is in my best interest to just let them chase my character and instead... Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And blast the visages as best as I can. Oh yeah, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at those scrawny legs and arms. Look at how weak they are. Weaklings.
On the victor's path.
They're gonna chase me for some reason instead of the group. Damn it. What? Okay, no, it's just a guaranteed hit. It can't miss. No, it's definitely an attack roll, right? I really wish I could actually switch to the layer above, but I can't. Because it's a good game. God, I hate it. It's such a janky way to handle. Like, let people opt to view the map, the world, etc. It's so janky. Just make page up go up a floor. Like, let the players do that. Yeah, and they keep dashing. Dissonant Whispers might be able to kill this guy if it hits. 3 to 18. I'd probably be better off using the second level. 14 damage. 4d6 divided by 2 because they saved? Yes. Okay, and then I can... Actually, I can jump pretty far. I could jump down there. It's probably better to Misty Step over here, though.
Can't slow down.
I think it's still out of range. Jeez. Okay, that was 2 different people getting hit for 3d6 when it should be 2d4. What? Huh? How does that work? How does that work? Like, why is it 3d6? Because I'm not weak to piercing. Like, how does that make any sense? What kind of pathing was that? I'm here to beat this guy up.
Gone with the weave.
How can you not? What?
On the victor's path.
Because Will was the one I thought I had selected. Maybe that's why. Ooh. Okay, Will does not have Misty Step. Walk here. What is this game? What? 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 I can't jump there from here? Like, what is this game sometimes? It's a great game. I'm silenced. What silenced me? What silenced me? Okay, this is my cast. I have no idea what silenced me.
Down straight.
So yeah, now it's down to 6 HP. And if I could control this game so I could actually go up to where they are, I would be able to play this game. Oh, maybe? Nope. Okay. I might actually be able to play this game. Like, they really do need to change vertical stuff. Like, it's a absolute mess.
This'll be me. As for another round.
You'll end in defeat.
What does this... If I pick it up, does it explode? Oh, whatever.
Free from the
500.
curse. Perhaps you'll find peace.
500 experience. Pretty decent. Look at all the gold! Oh, each piece fell apart, and I got 100 gold for it. Twist of Fortune. When you roll 2 or less with this weapon's die, re-roll it and take the new result. Damage die. Which is a 1d8. Which, like, is probably pretty decent. This is interesting. Except it's based on the enemy. But it's like, you could, I think, pickpocket someone, put thousands of gold into their inventory and hit them for 30 more damage. Which, like, maybe that has a specific cheesy use case. Unsigned trade vistas. Whoever made it was planning to trade illegally within the toll house. Yeah. It's an interesting...
Power lies before me.
It's an interesting fight. I think some of the numbers are messed up. Like, that... Actually, it wouldn't be here anymore because I reloaded. But when they hit with the gold that was 8d12, it didn't indicate that it was 3 hits of 8d12. It only did it once, but it hit 3 times. And then the lance charge or something was the name of it, that hit me for 4d6 instead of 2d4.
Might be worth a look.
Oh yeah, I remember what this is.
Seized inventory.
Yeah,
Gotta be another way in.
there is. It's right up here. 'Cause I don't have the right attack type. I'm gonna do a quick short rest. Oh, you have to get the perception check.
That might be worth a look.
Like, got him.
You have my attention.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And then jumping is janky because you have to hit O if you even want to try to aim. And then the other people won't jump down because they are
What a charmer.
not right.
Quite ready for you.
You stupid!
All's well that ends. Not as
Okay,
bad as
stay
it could
disconnected. Jump down.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
They won't jump down when you need them to jump down, but they'll jump up the moment you want them to not. Just a random prayer book. And then a chest. No key.
A couple turns should do it.
Oh yes, another one of the heat ones. Like, all these heat ones are so useless. They're cool
Should mind my step.
in, like, very, very general theory,
Ah, excellent choice.
but they really don't seem useful.
At the ready.
Come here, jump down. Oh yeah. Last time I played, this is where you can run into the Drider. If you... What are they doing? Like,
Come on, let's
most of the
go.
time they actually follow properly.
Charmed, I'm sure.
But, like, sometimes they just don't bother. And then the Mephits struggle, like anything summoned struggles to follow. They need to improve that.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
But if, spoilers, if you ambush, there's a way to ambush the Drider and their patrol. And if you ambush it and you just
Feet.
take their moon lantern,
Always room for more.
you just, that's where you find them right out there, wandering around, consumed by the shadow, because they don't have a moon lantern or pixie to protect them anymore. Okay, so there might be stuff that I want to explore in that direction. This, oh no, this is, okay, this is this way. So actually, I'll go here real quick. Basically, read this.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Yeah. It's flavor. Okay, I'll go this way later when because when I want to enter the Moonrise, that's the best side entrance, I think. I'm gonna finish exploring this floor. I think in my first playthrough I didn't do it. Okay, well I guess I already climbed up. In my previous playthrough, I don't think I did a perfect job of exploring this area. I spent like half an hour trying to figure out what was up with the gold character, and that just reminded me of something. I was expecting the way to solve that fight to be more creative than just kill everything else. I was thinking, I tried destroying this statue. I was like, oh, it's like soul connected to the statue. Destroy the statue and you destroy their armor. Nope, That's not at all anything. And then I was gonna try and drop them through the floorboards. Like, oh, it's rotten floorboards. It's really heavy. It's a lot of gold. If it walks on it, it would fall. And then all the armor might fall off. No, I couldn't figure out a way to make them fall. I didn't try for too long because it just one-shot. I was trying it using an imp, and the imp got one-shot every time I tried.
Of the people.
And it was hard to draw it in appropriately to get it to walk here because it wouldn't walk there.
They're alive, so
I don't think that's the
progress.
intended.
Don't waste a
I don't
step.
think that would do anything anyway. While the wielder is holding a weapon empowered, that's kind of useless, huh? If you're not a shillelagh druid. Wait, GT, which is the Thorn person I just killed. The number of recorded traders and the collected toll dramatically dwindles.
What's in here?
I guess it's... I haven't read anything this playthrough, but it's basically, it's hugely extortionary. Garangoth. Yeah, they just extort every single traveler. Basically, this is saying they had to work there because they owed money, and then I guess they didn't succeed in escaping. It's a nightmare. It's really weird that it's still dark down there. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way down there. Okay.
The air is ripe with magic.
I mean, that didn't switch to the character I told it to switch to, but whatever.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving in.
Karlak, you're not bright. Okay, everyone's here. Ah, yeah, button that opens the door. Don't really get this one. Like, it gets you access to here, and maybe that? But you can get there anyway. I don't... Like, you can go out and in. I guess... No. Yeah, the reason that exists is because it's the only way to get out. I wonder what happens if you fail this perception check. You might still be able to see the button even if you fail. But how would you get out? A Gauth eye stalk? Guess I have to go out anyway, so
Yes.
Looking
I'll have to go out and back in again. Do I have a key? No.
Right tool will do the trick.
And then as always, the method doesn't follow properly despite the fact that it could very easily follow. Okay, so this is a different area. Which area is this? I can't remember anything that I found down here.
Use. If not over, then through.
There's definitely something here, right there. There has to be something. Is it going to open and then close? Hey, it actually opened properly. I'm genuinely shocked. Garangoth's logbook. Import tax. Trade slowing. Merchant scared of Cleric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. Basically frustrated they're not making money. A soul coin. I mean, this place really should have a lot more money than it does. There is that safe
But that'll fit my
up
pack.
on the top floor that I haven't checked yet. I don't even know if it's openable. And I definitely want to go down here. Shadow root sack is down below. Nothing else on this floor that I can see.
Lovely day, this.
Oh, there's also a route that I could just climb.
Time to press ahead.
Yeah, you can just climb instead of jump.
More for me.
I mean, Featherfall is definitely one of the best spells. Even if it's just because it's a ritual spell that you can cast infinitely out of combat. It's just so nice. Because it sees so much use. Even if it just saves the time of climbing down roots instead of, like, you jump instead of climbing down roots slowly. Now, it's probably one of the least necessary ones to learn, because you can just equip a pair of boots, but this feels empty. It really feels like there should be more down here. But, I mean, looking here, there's definitely not anything more. It is actually a wall. There's a bunch of stuff outside, but it's all outside of the very distinct walls. Weird. I didn't really get anything very valuable. Like, I'm honestly shocked. Maybe there's more corpses that I missed that don't get highlighted. That looks like there should be something right there. Let's just shovel.
Nothing.
Darn. Maybe this is where you summon the dog. Maybe he can find something? I have no idea what this dog does. Apparently he finds stuff, but I don't want him to die. Like, there's nothing down here. There's just dead people. Like, there's no books to read, no nothing. How does the dog climb this? Like, this upper area, it was fine. Like, the lower area had... Ooh! No, that's definitely just a lever to this. Magic dog. Magical dog. Look at this magical dog. How impressive is that? I've never seen a dog in that shape or walking on air like that before. It's quite magical. I mean, I really do prefer it to them being like, oh no, your dog just falls to their death. Like, why would you do that? It's fine if it does that, but like, that's not at all how that dog should look. I guess I looted everything. That was kind of... It feels like there should have been like 2,000 gold down here in just gold coins. But there was 600 on the guy's armor, so it's reasonable. I'm just gonna make my way back to the top and then make my way down, check everything, and then do the outside. There's a lot to explore in the toll house, and by that I mean it has 3 levels, and traveling between levels is a pain because you can't actually look at other levels when you want to. I assume that, yeah, Beverages I don't think have anything of actual value. Okay, apparently it's a strength check. If it's a strength check, that's not my job. But I can't cancel it. Anyway, it worked, apparently. There better be a lot of... This better be at, like... Yeah, 514, that's acceptable. I also really shouldn't have walked in that direction, but... It's a pretty big safe. Some stuff back here. Empty potion bottles, random vases. There's a ton of gold just everywhere. I also, for a bit, I was thinking maybe the gradually dropping gold would, over time, reduce their HP. It did not. So I think it's just a fairly... It's not a very interesting puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but... It's an okay encounter, but the puzzle that sort of exists is not very interesting to me. Okay, this like, what is this game? I'm clicking right here. But it's thinking I'm clicking up above. Gloves. When you afflict a condition with an attack roll, gain arcane acuity. A weapon attack roll inflicts a condition. What is the use case for these? Like, can you get a weapon that applies a condition by itself? I guess yeah, because there's that weapon that applies silence. This just seems kind of bad. Like, there's some that seem situational. That one just seems kind of bad. Like, it seems so situational as to make it pointless. I want the gold. The dog just jumped with me. The dog just barked for some reason. Why'd you bark, doggy? Scratch. Ooh, key. I bet that was a key to something that I've already lockpicked. Clerk's key. Yeah, I don't think I thoroughly explored this level of it. There's no point in thoroughly exploring it when most of the stuff is garbage. Ooh, too bad there's not another safe I could... Oh, I can.
That's curious.
Ah, it's a... If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold if you're thinking of killing me for it. Garangoth moved it all to her personal coffers, and I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone, and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. The combination to unlock the safe has been written in big, bold handwriting below. There's gonna be a corpse with 3...
A heavy door grinds open. The combination worked.
Oh, it's a corpse with 3... Not even 3 candles. A supply pack? Come on. They should have eaten their supply pack and lived 1 more day. 3 candles? No candles. What? Like, there shouldn't be water, there shouldn't be a supply pack. Rotten tomatoes makes sense. Though it doesn't because they should have eaten them. Unless they got killed by the shadows before they had the chance, but like... I guess that one's pretty funny. Because it's basically saying, haha, got you. If you didn't... I still have yet to activate a soul coin on her. Like, 'cause if you don't read the thing to the side, you're like, oh, I finally picked the lock. Fix your routing? What? Whatever. Like, you finally pick the lock, and then there's nothing inside. It's a pretty good joke. Whereas if you read the sign or the note, then you're like, oh, there's gonna be nothing in here. And then there's nothing in there, and it's like, okay. Does the dog barking mean that there's something that can be gathered? Okay, I'm gonna do the front door. Because the benefit of the dogs, apparently they find stuff for you. My assumption wasn't that...
Rascal. Jagoda. All these collars belong to pets.
Yes. Most of the time, but not always, collars do indeed belong to pets. I'm not sitting on that. But I mean, would the shadow curse kill all bacteria? Cause like, nothing normal lives here.
Or what's left of it.
It was just random rotten cheese. Why was there a line for it? B and J. Thirzu's up to his old tricks. Tried to sail right past without paying toll. A half dozen crates this time, as if we'd missed a shipment that large. Transfer them to impound, and no funny business. We received 2 chalices just days ago, 1 gold, 1 silver, but it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you. But if those chalices don't walk back right on back, Garangoth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first. I wonder if there's more to that story in the memos. Cormite.
Silks from Cormier, it says. Empty them. All the way
Ah.
from Thane. Jewels and gems, probably.
Okay, so there's just
What's still in there?
there's specific lines for each of the chests that have a dedicated origin point. Like the Dale shipment, the Cormite, and the Thayan. Look at this mobile safe. Yeah, nothing needs doing out there. Okay, so that floor has been cleared. There is stuff. Maybe down here? No. If it just says death, I'm pretty sure that even with Featherfall, it's still just death. Yeah, it's just a death pit, I think. That's the toll house. Now it's to the west. Out this way. I probably missed something, but I actually hope I missed something, otherwise some of those areas were a little bit empty. There is a enemy over here. Right there. Oof, shadow cursed harpers.
Softer than a whisper.
Guess I'm gonna blast one of them. I could get a line and blast them into a pit.
Breathe deep.
Ah. They saw some people, but not all. Oh no. It's a dog that got caught. Whoops. He's just gonna die? Well, they just keep going. They just keep going.
What's cooking?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, so much for peace.
Maybe some fall damage? Nope.
for the ages.
Turn over, turn over. I can attack again. Scoot and shove. And scoot. What an effective shadow current. Or dark current. What is the one? Oh, that's the reprisal. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, those can't be pushed. I guess beating up the shadow cursed guy. Actually, here's the play. And just scoot. And you just burn everything to death. It's so good. It's so much better than it should be. It's actually like probably exactly as good as it should be.
No holding back.
Per 5th edition rules. But
Sometimes the only way out is through.
it's so good. Like, I really do not regret my choice. Well, my choice of spells.
Forever dauntless.
He already attacked.
Fuck yes.
I got a kill, so I get another attack? I don't have Great Weapon Fighter or Master or whatever that gives that effect, though. Right? I really hope he doesn't kill. Ugh, that's just annoying.
This is gonna feel good.
Like, it doesn't negatively impact me meaningfully.
Swords
It's
meet
just obnoxious. Okay, let's cast Light. I should cast Light on Karlach first.
To keep going.
Why did it run that way? Like, it was actively running away. Let's read one of the stories.
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna. Now they hang in the town square.
It's
Something good here, I hope.
super not happy.
You see a man drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a flaming fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform would suggest. You catch a glimpse of the lute playing flaming fist.
That might be one.
It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
This shadow vestige, new art,
He
Kala,
felt
or
a rush
whatever.
of outrage. This woman worshipped Shar to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
Wonder why.
Was that a click I heard?
F, loss,
Something about these tracks.
pain, alls, L, something rise. There's plaques on all the sides.
That's curious.
Our, something L. Minster, when something form. Andy, AD something S of shall. There's only I thought there's one on each side. I guess there's only 3 of them. I'm really not sure what the puzzle. Actually, I could just look at this. Nice. Loss, pain, our, oh. Our Lady of Loss, Mistress of Pain. When night falls, Thorm shall rise. So I need to go for This was the one no. I read this one first, then this one. Our
Here goes nothing.
Lady of Lost. And then this one should be the last one. Okay, being able to read it here really helps.
What that did.
Tenets of Loss. Presumably over here. Thick. Okay, that was actually really easy.
The curse has no effect here. What is this place?
Ooh, I totally missed this. This is actually something. Like, it might not be the most important area, but it actually has stuff going on.
Do you accept Shar's test of your intellect?
Saving throw, non-acceptance. An untested mind is a dull mind. This is not going to go smoothly. Except it will.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation
That's sketchy.
of acceptance.
But it was a saving throw, so I should have survived. That's going to open up. So there's 3 tests. Maybe there's going to be 1 for each.
Do you think yourself wise
Yeah,
enough
that
to be
wise and
granted
charisma.
Shar's blessing?
Saving throw, 3 plus 1 plus 1d4 plus 3. It should be a DC 14 as well.
A warm swell runs.
You are worthy. Dark Lady's awareness. Dark Lady's erudition has earned Shar's approval. Oh, I have 1 more. It's just too long. Has a +5 bonus to wisdom. Whew. That's a lot of wisdom. But Dark Lady's erudition doesn't work because my actual int is garbage, but it's boosted by this. So it doesn't actually go from 17 to 22. It goes from 8 to 13.
Are you bold of heart and
This is
sharp of tongue?
A charisma save.
Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
I mean, I'm not in Shar's favor, but
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
I mean, that is... This better give me some sort of oh, I think I might know what this is. But... Okay, it's only +5, but not to... +5 bonus to charisma. I only have 23, though. Oh, was I actually... I guess I... Yes, I was only at 18? Because I chose to get feats instead of points. I thought I got points on my last level up. Maybe I didn't. I must not have. What did I get? I took a feat. I took dual wielder at 4. Yeah, I took dual wielder at 4. I don't think I took anything else at 8. Like, I thought I took skills at 8. Or, abilities for improvement at 8. I mean, these numbers are huge, which is pretty fun. Is this the mirror? Is this the Mirror of Lost thing where you can get stats and stuff? I don't think this is
Altar
it.
to Shar. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
I just want to see what happens. Doing this with Shadowheart would be way different, because Shadowheart is a Sharon priest / cleric. Okay, so I did that, and it gave me Potion of Angelic Reprieve, which Gives you the effect of a long rest. Drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a short rest and regain all 1st and 2nd level spell slots. Okay. Necrotic resistance,
Shattered bag
blight,
of holding.
revivify. I mean, it's probably a useless dagger. Yeah, it's not a great dagger anyway. I don't want to potentially trigger my own death from Shar. If I could come back here and do the plaques again to get that bonus every time I wanted to within this chapter, that would be pretty fun. I mean, it's not a super important entrance, but it's certainly interesting. And my stats are super buffed until the next long rest. Which, like, basically means I'm gonna try and delay my next long rest as long as I can. I could prepare 2 more spells. My understanding, Sanctuary is situationally abusable. Like, you cast... Yeah, it's basically... Until the affected entity attacks or harms another creature, it cannot be targeted by enemy attacks. So you can do stuff like hold person and then sanctuary, and then you have 10 turns of they can't directly attack you, so it's much harder to break your concentration, and so whoever you're holding is stuck until they save.
Is that blood?
Which I think is kind of cheesy, and it will go away on long rest, but for now. That's done. I need to keep going west. Oh, wait. Is this... This is north. I'm bad at directions. North has nothing. I can go west. I just want to map everything. Finish the puzzle. That puzzle was... If you look at here, this, it's much easier. Without that, it'd be kind of rough. Because the text boxes only sit there for so long. Something... Oh, I'm gonna miss... You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna intentionally not mess with the Githyanki too much. I will intentionally go back to steal the parasite. Oh, the waning moon. Yes, this area.
Breathe quiet. Move.
The waning moon is a fairly, I would say, elaborate. It's another encounter. So the House of Healing has Malice. The Toll House has G. I forgot their name because it's too long. This one has another similar Thorm encounter.
Time to press ahead.
Can I see it? Yes, I can. He's right there. Thistobald Thorm. The gaseous reflux. He uses his attack 3 times, after which he's, like, out of commission for a turn or 2. And then I assume it cycles, but you can kill him in that amount of time fairly easily if you do a lot of damage. And on the if you do a lot of damage sense, there are a bunch of Firewine barrels. So if he gets into a position where you can move a bunch into one place, you can hit him hard and take him to like half HP really quick. And it doesn't feel too cheesy, in my opinion. Oh, come on. Come on. He can't see me. Though I am actually gonna not directly attack the guy, because I learned that at least some of these Thorm encounters do not automatically result in a fight. I mean, they probably always do result in fights, but there are conversations attributed to the encounters. Oh yeah, it's maybe a waste to do it, but what does this do? Okay, so it is a fire-based dude, 39 HP. Decent normal attacks. Can presumably Searing Smite every turn, which is pretty good. These are short rest refresh. Oh, that's per battle, which is still really good. These refresh on short rest. Yes, I would say it's probably worse than the other options as an attacker. Like, it doesn't look like it has 20 AC actually. That's useful. So that helps. But it looks like it only has one attack per round. Maybe? Is there anything that indicates her having extra attacks? Yeah, that's in here, right? Yeah, extra attack. So this doesn't have an extra attack, I think. It can't fly. It has no ranged capabilities. The only thing it does well is fire damage and Searing Smite. I think if you want damage, the ice ones just are better. Because 2 ice ones with 2 breaths or 2 spheres will do more damage than Searing Smite. But I don't know. It is what it is. Where's Fatso? There's Fatso, yeah. I don't want to move just him. I want to move everybody. She's also going to chug some potions. It's wasteful, 100% to just drink potions like that when you could just rest. But look at that. Look at those legs. 4 legs. His giant barrel on a stick. Anyway. It's gonna be so much more difficult if I want to directly fight this guy. Because my previous playthrough, what I did was I had a Asterion who could pretty much one-shot anyone with under 45 HP with sneak attacks. I'm trying to get an image here. Because it's a noteworthy character. So, I'm gonna try and just talk to him, and if the fight goes poorly, I can reload. I expect it will go fine.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What a casual way to talk to this guy, what? I guess he did say drink, or it said drink.
Drink. Go back down when you whistle. Tell your story.
What is it that you're serving?
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond. Go on. Cheers. Bottoms up. Go nuts.
The curse has wrecked this man. This is no life. This is torture.
And you're saying it to his face. Wait back in just a moment. So, in my previous playthrough, in the back of this area, I found there was something about poison. I'm gonna save here. If pick up means drink it, then I'll reload. If pick up means pick up, smell it, and then be like, hey, no, I'm not drinking this, then yeah.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide
It's pretty
open.
horrific.
Oh, look at the thing. A few more tastes of its own medicine and it'll burst.
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Oh, that's a good sleight of hand. I was hoping I wouldn't have to actually drink it. Deception, sleight of hand, that type of thing. Oh, plus 16.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take.
Did I pour it on the ground?
Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
Ooh, precision. So it's gonna be another sleight of hand check.
Now tell me the story. A fable. A saga. Delight me.
Oh, look at all these performance rolls. Darn, I don't know which one to say. Let's go with the wizard's powerful magic. I will absolutely use advantage on him.
The word of wizards. That crackle. That spark. Oh, I wish it still stirred within me. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, infuse, astound me. Again.
So wait, do I have to do sleight of hands twice, performance checks twice? How did you become what you are now?
Father Cathering's laughter. Not joy. Not ever, never. Only laughter. Now drink it deep.
Sleight of hand again. Same DC. And I'm good. I should really equip the sleight of hand gloves for this type of thing.
More stories. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
It's the club on my back. Oh, look at how the surface tension keeps it. Imps, owl bear. No, I didn't kill the owl bear mother. That's a lie. Dora Ragslin, phase spider. Oh no, the bullet. Ooh, yeah. Molten lava. This one I did actually kill. Also the bullet, but this is the more interesting story. Except it isn't, because I stood on a cliff and blasted it. Gross.
We saw such a beast in my latrine. A fierce foe.
I'm gonna skip this because it's the same as always.
Once more, Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not. Another drink. No. Must not. Cannot. Will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
Yeah, so that's time to mime drinking. Ooh, DC 21. I really hope he doesn't just explode. Cause that would be gross. I just noticed that. Oh, the sounds.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret. No. Not never. Father says. Ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Her cage. Her cage. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb.
Like,
Father told me.
he's something elvish. Because their father's elvish of some variety. Hide behind the bar. Duck. He just exploded. I mean, that's more interesting than fighting him, honestly. I mean, that's kind of disgusting.
Sorry. Terrible. I'll clean up right next that.
It's very gross. I'm glad they actually did it, though. But I have to go over here. I've read it to myself before, I'm just gonna point it here. And it's basically the woman who is being judged told a dark justiciar how two of her friends were complaining, not even kind of understanding what revealing the information would mean. Oh, actually the rat bat's pretty funny. Attack rolls against beasts have advantage. It's pretty good.
Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
What have you got?
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Are you alright?
Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
Looks like he's not all there. In more ways than one.
As he's a zombie. I'm gonna kill him. Because, I don't know. They don't seem to be enjoying what exists of their life. Okay, so this guy engaged with that, and it didn't auto-refresh, which it shouldn't, but I was curious if it would.
Smell blood.
Then she's just gonna stand here,
Franks.
and
2 steps at a time.
there, then jump back. Then Gale can move up a bit. Just move to shoot him. Then go back. Or can't. And then this guy can jump. And then just sit here. Like, I think the only advantage of the Aether is that it's only one unit, and it's less likely to die. Like, those are the only advantages, which is 2 advantages, but I would say overall, it's probably the worst choice. Where's the other? Oh, he's right there.
I got this.
Jump up from where you are now. Why? Jump. That's their turn. This one and that one. This guy's gonna go here. He's gonna fight that guy. He has bonus jump distance because of his equipped stuff. Not dead because undead fortitude. He should be dead now, probably. Now there's a troubadour left.
My turn.
Just save time. It'll be faster to have him dash closer.
Time to push my luck again.
Forever.
It's a good jump. I didn't... Why let people click the ground when there's nothing worth... No reason to click there?
I speak, they burn.
Why... I didn't... What? Whatever.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Songs for sailors, soldiers, sirens... No idea. Wait. A7B5. Oh no, that's the, like, no. I don't know. I don't know. Musical singing notation. Maybe that's some sort of notation for singing. Okay, this is an exit. I'll just make sure that there's nothing important. Yeah. That all will lead towards Moonrise. And Moonrise, Moonrise is second lowest priority.
What's hiding here?
I just want to get the chest before I forget. Angelic Slumber gives you long rest benefits. This is second lowest priority. This is lowest priority, because once you do this, it triggers end of chapter stuff. So you don't want to do it too soon. I'm gonna make sure I clear this floor. Because this floor is different. Barman. This is the important part. No, like, come on. I'm clicking right here. I'm clicking right here. So this is an interesting zone. Because you can make a weird poison that I don't think has any real specific use case, but it exists. So you might as... I felt like I might as well make it. Drow poison. The waning moon consignments.
I know well the...
I don't care about you. The mason, this is info collector. The distiller used to be very intelligent. They're the one that figured out that it was the mason. Yes, they killed somebody who figured out what was up and then left them in a barrel. Yeah, this is the relative interest, but how far they have fallen from what they were originally. Like, they were an information broker, now they were just a drunk. Broker is maybe not the right word. A collector of information, now they are just a drunk. Research notes. These are useful, I believe.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm.
Which is funny because we have rare purple worm venom already.
Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Visible devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisbald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisbald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
And I've already found that location. I already got the corpse roses. And I didn't even have to cheat to find them.
Separates the black from the blue.
No, I did actually,
revealing
technically.
The stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thisbald's purple worm poison.
Yeah, Thisbald's brewed up belly gummer. I hate that if I press H right away, it does that. It's a poison, so it's a coating? Yes. It's not even that noteworthy, like... It's... DC 17 is good, I think, for a poison. But it just results in 1d6 poison damage per turn. And when you're primarily aiming to kill stuff in one turn, you rarely have individual enemies that survive enough turns for that to be especially useful. I have 4k gold now. Nice. What? Okay. Do I have any reason to be using Morning Frost over the Incandescent Staff? Yes, and that is Ray of Frost being of higher utility cantrip than Firebolt. It's worse damage, but it's better utility. I really should just give it to him, huh?
Let me work my magic.
Because this is not a great staff.
Still alive, so that's progress.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Now he gets a free fireball. He doesn't need that, but he can fireball once per long rest for free.
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break.
Yeah, I checked a bunch of barrels. I don't think I ever found a barrel with a corpse in it, which was kind of a shame. I haven't had any cutting words in a while. And shouldn't I be able to stack cutting words with
What's in here?
like shield and stuff? Or is there some explicit rule of only one character can react to a specific
Can't keep me out.
event at a time? On Serpent. No idea. Punch Drunk Bastard. While you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1d4 thunder damage for 3 meters. Is it easy to get your characters drunk? Like, if so, that's probably not worthless. Like, if it isn't easy to get characters drunk, then that just seems bad. And it could just be meant as an aesthetic weapon. When the rare deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes. Does that make sense? Because this to me, this reads, you deal acid damage and they get noxious fumes. And then noxious fumes traditionally would apply to hostile creatures of the creature that has noxious fumes. My assumption is it's also irrelevant because I would rather have the Bracers of Defense.
Still breathing,
but
despite everything.
I assume
Gods are watching
the
me.
noxious fumes affect the enemies of the character that applied it, because otherwise it's just bad.
Don't mind if I do.
And not unusably bad, but actually detrimentally bad.
Anything of use?
Okay. I think I've gotten most of this floor.
What's inside?
Now I'll clear the second floor. And then before I forget, I'm gonna go steal, or try to steal, a parasite from the Githyanki, the Kresh. I'm gonna do that before I forget at the end of today. Because I need that, because you can never have too many powers, despite the fact that I literally have 2 sitting, because I don't really need any right now. And there's a moment later in the game that changes stuff. So I'm gonna wait till then before I make any decisions. Oh wait, that one I just did. I'm not gonna actually read it. I'm just gonna have it open. Basically, it's clearly written by either Sharon's or post Shadow Curse individuals. Like, it definitely is not normal drinking games. Or it's a code-based idea. So, I will say this area is clear. I'll go west next because there is a... Oops, wrong direction. I'm pretty sure there is a warp point that will save time to get back here later. Why is my character gray? Is it because I haven't selected and I've just never noticed that it's gray for the selected character before? What was that? It looked like a trap triggered. Okay, so I shouldn't be attacked by Githyanki here, because I haven't become their enemies. You do get attacked right here. It's not a very dangerous fight. That's where I dug up the corpse rose delivery. There's something in here though. Mushrooms, but they're in here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, veterinary log first though. Healthy is stricken through. So they killed all these horses to deliver food to the House of Healing. And it's like not good. That's suspicious. Like that's mighty suspicious, but there's nothing here, so I mean maybe.
No use digging
Yep,
here.
nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Then I'm gonna travel to... Yeah, there's no point walking further this way. So I have this area, I have the south here, which is what I'm doing next. But I also have to double check quests. So I know about this. I'm probably not doing that. Mostly because I know how it resolves. I'm like, playing it safe. I don't want to do that. It just makes for a different story. Moonrise, moonrise, moonrise. They're dead and I have to wait. Zevlor. Moonrise. Punish the wicked is I need to go back for that. Wake up Art I can go do now. Find Mole. I have nowhere to find. I have no idea where to find her. She was making a deal with the devil, so that's what it's all gonna be about. This is soon. This is eventually. And these are all... I'm not dealing with this. Assess later. What I need to do is go to the creche. Shoot, this is going to get rid of the Pixie's protection. And it's going to delete my summoned creature, I think. It didn't. Anyway,
Let's get going.
I'm literally just here to steal from the infirmary.
Breathe deep and move.
Which is this one here. Although I should technically map this out. There's nothing to do there, but I should at least map it out. These guys are level 3? Oh, they're level 5 at least. Good.
Even further this time.
And for anyone interested in spoilers, there is not a child or a baby in there. It's one of the Grimalkas, the cats that make noises. Ah, shoot, she's looking in a bad direction. Who's good at stealing?
There's a parasite nearby.
Oh, yeah.
You should take a closer look.
There's 1, 2. Ooh, I guess I'll bring everyone over, actually. Because if I end up fighting her and killing her, I'd rather have everyone here instead of just one person. But I'm thinking I'll try and distract with Bard abilities. Play music, have them look this way, steal the one that's in their line of sight after I do that. What is this kid doing here? Get out. Get out. Oh, they're running from this. Actually, that's abusable. Okay, run this way. Run that way. This is so abusable. And because it's annoying, I'm actually going to take the only advantage I could possibly get from this. Like, is it abusing it? Yes. Is it incredibly obnoxious, and so having any benefit to it is great? Yeah. I want to take literally any benefit from enemies being hyper afraid. No, run out, leave. Stay there. Now get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. Leave. Leave. Is it taking advantage? Absolutely. They should not behave this way.
As bad as it could have.
But if they're going to behave this way anyway, I'm going to take advantage of it. Because it's annoying enough that they do this at all. So, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Should mind my step.
To steal this. I should probably do it while crouching, maybe. Read her notes. I'm not going to steal the notes, though. I don't think it has any value.
Never wanted the easy part.
There's probably nothing in any of those. There might be stuff in the barrel.
Traps, please.
Ooh, that's worth stealing.
Smoke rises like hot breath.
Yeah, I figured there'd be nothing there.
Carefully now.
The records.
A parasite. Brimming.
Yes,
with
I know.
magic. Take it.
Kethk, far be it from me to tell you what to do, how to do your job, but may I suggest doing something about Varl? He's a drain on resources, not to mention interrupting my research, and I'd like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again. Gustel Stornagos, Varl. Which is, I believe... I can't get far enough, but it's the kid who believes in Orpheus. The true prince and whatever. Okay, so. Here is a test. Will they complain if I walk out
Moving ahead.
as though somehow they know I stole stuff? Nope. Good. Peace. Nothing happened. I think Varl is... he was on the right here at the last time I saw him. I believe.
Jake would have smeared you across the floor by now.
Oh no, yeah. He got sent to do this. Well, anyway, that worked out perfectly. I got 3 more parasites that I can consume, but I won't consume yet. Because supposedly, you get all the basics. You might only get these basics, but you get all the basics plus flight. And I don't really... most of these are not very interesting. So if I can get them for free later, and then spend points on the more interesting ones, I'll do that. Well, technically, I should go here, talk to the Inquisitor, do all that garbage. What I actually should have done was intentionally mess up this, because it can trigger the destruction of this area, which would kill them all potentially, which would be more interesting, but that was my goal for today. I succeeded in 2 of 3. remembering to clear out the creche of their parasite samples. So I don't think I'm missing too many parasites. And since I'm too lazy to try to force all my buddies to use dim bulb. Anyway, I ran back just to see if they would trigger, but I can just group everyone and teleport back to where I just was. I was just trying to move that stupid fire guy so that he wouldn't cause everyone a great deal of fear. But this is where I will stop for today. I got a fair bit done. I cleared the toll house, mostly at least. I cleared the inn or tavern, mostly. Next time will be the first forays into the
No one stopped me yet.
into Moonrise Towers. You just go stand over there.
At least things have stayed
I have
interesting.
to redo the bell before I forget.
You look like you want to say the magic words, like they're right on the tip of your lips. Anytime then.
I assume you basically just pick whatever rhymes.
Looking ahead.
Anyway, so
At the ready.
next time it will be time to save Art Kala and do this basically a couple short things. There's a fight here. It shouldn't take too long, and then I won't be able to finish it until I win, until I've gotten rid of Thorm. But that is next time. I'm not sure whether or not I want to do, because spoilers, this mausoleum up here has stuff to do with Shar. I don't know if I want to bring Shadowheart, because I'm not using Shadowheart. I'm not really following her character. So maybe I just don't bring Shadowheart, don't have her interact with it, avoid all that, and just see how it goes. Because that could be interesting. Because, I mean, most of the time, I would probably bring Shadowheart. Like, I assume next time I play through this, which I probably will do eventually, I probably will have Shadowheart with me, because she's one of the default companions. And I'm probably never going to finish my first playthrough, because it's just kind of, that playthrough kind of petered out. Whereas if I played through again, I'd probably play on Tactician to try and play it on the more difficult setting, which apparently is still not that hard. But, and Shadowheart is a good cleric. That's basically, she can be a cleric, that's all that matters. But that is where I will stop today. So have a good day. Bye-bye.